Why is it so... I don't understand why it's so hard for you to say this.
We had sex, is
There
that
you
what?
go.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
okay.
exactly. We had sex. That's right. That's
Why
when-
didn't you just say it yourself?
Why you didn't want to say it? Okay, you were inside of me. That's what happened.
Yes, I am. I'm aware of that.
Okay, good. You remember that then?
Yes.
No, the first idea was like to create a symbolic place that we should put in public spaces where we should be reminded of our role as fellow human beings and to raise awareness of humanistic topics and values. And it was actually, creating something that is like comparable with a pedestrian crossing. You know, a pedestrian crossing is something fantastic, I think, because with a couple of lines in the street, we actually have made a super strong agreement that car drivers should be careful with pedestrians. It's a fantastic invention. And me and a friend of mine had an idea of we should create like a symbolic place that is like a white outlined square where we should be reminded of our role as fellow human beings. So that was the starting point of the whole project. But we actually built this square in 4 cities, 2 cities in Sweden and 2 cities in Norway. So it exists as a humanistic traffic sign at the same time as we were making the feature film. And the feature film is with these guys. The main character is played by Claes. It's Christian, chief curator on a contemporary art museum. And he's put up to challenges in different moralic and ethical situations, basically. And in order trying to reflect ourselves, the audience should like look at him and think, what would I do in that situation? So, yeah.
I'm sorry to say this, but I think there's a lot of me in that character, because with Ruben here, what you do is all the time you just go for relating to the situation, and we didn't actually try and make me relate to the situation in any other way than I would myself. So there probably is a lot of me in it, in that sense. And well, I think he's just he's this curator at this museum, and he's really into this exhibition. He really the ideals and what it stands for is something that really means something to him. And then in his private life he goes and does something a bit different, you might say, and therefore it's like, and in that sense he's probably a little bit of a paradox, because he's conflicted in that sense, but I wouldn't mind sitting down for a beer with him. Perhaps I'd stop there, but
I don't know who started it. I guess you started it, and I loved Force Majeure, and my agents told me that he was doing a new movie, and he was in London at the time, and I was in England, so I took the train down to meet with him and auditioned. And we had a great sort of hour-long improv session at the audition, just Ruben and I. And then I walked away and thought, oh, that was the end of that. It was nice to meet him. I'm a fan, and maybe I'll see him down the road. I was really, really surprised to get the part for many reasons. I knew that, but I was, just really excited to get the chance to work with him.
Of course, it's often you hear directors say that it was lovely to work with these 2 actors, but seriously, I was enjoying so much when we were shooting together. Every day I was laughing so much behind the monitor, so the sound guys were like angry at me. You have to keep him out shut now. So
I don't know. Ruben's a special director because he just allows the space for creativity and for collaboration, and he lets the moments play out. He's not afraid to let the whole experience sort of wash through you and come to a nice end and then start over again. So we weren't in a hurry, and it felt freeing as an actor to get the space to actually flesh out emotion and let it ride its course in time.